I go out and I do a lot of public speaking. You can tell I'm quiet, shy, reserved, introverted, unbiased, unashamed, and anyway, you guys didn't get that. But I could stand here and share stories about our Fisher House guests, and we've had some going by on the screen tonight, some of their comments and stuff. But we have a very special guest speaker who's going to share her personal journey in the Fisher House, or with her stays in the Fisher House. So if I could ask Wendy Rogers, who is the president and CEO of the Beaver Creek Chamber of Commerce, to please come forward. I don't see Wendy standing. Oh, there she is. I'm going to ask her to come up and make her share her personal story.
Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my story about Fisher House. So that hopefully by the end of this, you'll see how much it truly has meant to me. A little bit of background first about myself. I was born here in Springfield, Ohio. My dad was stationed at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. From there, we went over to Lodges Air Force Base in the Azores, where I was raised for about 6 or 7 years. And from there, with the military family, as we all know, back and forth between the States and various places and bases in Europe. So it was an amazing opportunity. I have a great military history in my family. Since then, I have 3 amazing children that I was blessed with. My daughter Candace, who is 28 and is here with me tonight. She attended Benedictine University in Lisle, Illinois, and is a child protection service worker. She has a heart of gold for sure to do that. My youngest son, Jason, is 23 and just graduated this year from the University of Cincinnati with an IT cybersecurity degree and is finally adulting, which is fabulous for mom. My middle son, 25, is Jake. And Jake was, as parents might know, the middle child. They're usually a little more strong-willed, a little more bull-headed. And Jake certainly was that. He was my football player, offensive line, my wrestler. And he wanted to do something with his life, to do something with his hands and make a difference. And I thought, as a parent, you kind of know where your kids are going. And I thought, Jake, he's the one. He's my military guy. He's going to follow in our footsteps. And so when he was ready for college, we went to Southern Illinois University and went into the ROTC program. We talked about it. We listened to the Air Force. We listened to the Army. And I said, Jake, what do you think? And he said, I don't know, Mom. We'll see. Typical answer of an 18-year-old. I do remember at the end of his freshman year, almost at the end, I got a phone call, random phone call. And he said, Mom, you were right. Now, as parents, how often do we hear those words come out of our children's mouths, especially at 18 and 19? And I said, really? What was I right about? And he said, I'm going to go into the military. I'm going to do the ROTC program. It's going to be Army. Sorry. But he was thrilled, and he was so excited about it, and I thought, this is perfect. We know he's going to do this. He excelled in the ROTC program. He made speeches in front of generals. He was a land navigation master, and he actually was awarded one of the only German-American medals that he could wear on his ROTC uniform and also on his active duty uniform. So he was doing it. He had a plan. He was going to be career military and then go forward from there. It was amazing. I couldn't have been prouder. His first duty station was JBLM in Tacoma, Washington. He went out there, immediately got promoted to first lieutenant, and was made the XO of his battalion. He was succeeding. He was doing what he loved, and his troops loved him. Then, on February 5th of this year, I got a phone call. It was the kind of phone call that none of us as parents or ever want to get. And Jake had been in a life-threatening accident. He was off post on a first date, and he was in a parking lot putting his first date in the car in the passenger side, closed the door, started to walk around his pickup truck to get in his side. In the meantime, a person who decided to have a lot of fun that night had too much to drink, had gotten into an altercation earlier and had sped off. As he was speeding off and my son was walking around his vehicle, this person lost control, hit a median, went airborne, and as my son was at the back of his truck getting in for an amazing date, this person hit him and crushed him from the waist down. So I got that call. He was in the hospital on life support. He lost his right leg, and they weren't sure about the left. He lost a lot of muscle in that and 11 centimeters of bone, and we didn't know if he was going to wake up. So as a parent, all I could think about was I need to get to Tacoma. I needed to find that flight. I needed to be there for my son. I had a suitcase. I don't know what was in it. You just kind of are in a fog at that point, and you're just grabbing whatever you can. My wonderful daughter came over. We found a ticket. We got a flight. We got to Tacoma. I got to the hospital, and that was all that mattered to me at that point. He was still off base at the hospital, and I just needed to stay at a hotel that was close by, around the corner, because we didn't know yet if he was going to wake up. And when he did, what were we going to tell him? He was missing a limb. He wasn't going to be going home. We didn't know what was going to happen with his career that he loved. So we got there, stayed at the hotel. After about 5 or 6 days, he was starting to wake up. Again, he's my strong kid. He was my military kid. And he understood what happened. And we were going to deal with it. He was going to make it through. My daughter had to go home at that point, and I was just going to be me. And she said, and I remember this, "Mom, you can't stay in a hotel. The hotel room is dark. It's cold. There's nobody there to talk to you. You're just going to sit there and you're going to go down these terrible holes, and it's not going to be good for you. It's not going to be good for Jake." So we reached out to his battalion, and as he was being transferred back to the base, they said, "Fisher House. You can stay there. We'll make the arrangements." And I thought, I've heard the name, of course, but I didn't really know what Fisher House was. He was transferred back. They gave me all the information for Fisher House. I, in fact, got an email from the manager that said, "Wendy, we're so sorry to hear about your son, but we have everything ready for you. Anything you need. If you have food allergies, if you need any kind of personal products, anything at all that you need, you tell me and it will be there for you." I didn't even know what to say. Who does that? I don't know these people. I haven't been to Fisher House, and they were asking me what I needed. So when I pulled up to Fisher House in Tacoma, it was amazing. It was that. It was a beautiful house. As soon as I walked in the door, and the difference between that and the hotel were night and day, you feel a sense of calm almost come over you, because you feel support and you feel love, because those people cared and they wanted to make sure I was okay and my son was okay. And it was beautiful. You had an amazing living room, you have family rooms, the kitchen completely stocked with everything you needed. You had laundry facilities. I mean, I still didn't really know what I had in my suitcase, but it didn't even matter if I had a suitcase with me, because everything I needed was there. I didn't have to worry about food. I didn't have to worry about anything. And that was an amazing feeling that came over me. And I didn't have to worry about cost, which was huge when you don't know how long you're going to be there. Hotels in the Tacoma area are almost $200 a night for that. And I'd already been there for over a week, and I didn't know how much longer it would be. Not that I would have cared, but it made a difference for me to make me okay to be able to be there for as long as it took. It was determined when Jake got back to the hospital on base that he needed to go to San Antonio to Brooke Army Medical Center. The staff there, the surgeons there, would be able to help with the reconstruction on his left leg, still try to save that. And then he would have the Center for the Intrepid that would be there for him to help him with the right leg and to make those changes, learn how to walk again, learn to be able to hopefully still have a career in the military or a career somewhere. So we left and we went to San Antonio. I hadn't been home, I just keep going wherever we need to be. We got down there, and on the way I thought, where am I gonna stay in San Antonio? I've never been to San Antonio before either. So the folks at the Fisher House in Tacoma, I didn't even realize it because they of course knew I was leaving. They had already made arrangements for me at San Antonio. They had a room, everything was ready. I got that email from the manager. Her name is Robin, and she's fabulous. And she said, I heard about your son, and I just want you to know we're gonna be okay. Whatever you need, I have it for you, and if I don't, I'll get it. And I thought, again, I don't know what to say, that was an amazing feeling. And I got down there, and I walked into that house, and again, it was that feeling of calm that came over me. We were gonna be okay. I was gonna have support. I was gonna have people that helped me. If I needed anything, they were gonna be there for me. And there were other families there that were in the same situation as I was, somebody to talk to, somebody who understood what I was going through, somebody to lean on for support. The Fisher House was right across the street from Brooke Army Medical Center, which was amazing, as it was in Tacoma and every other location. They're right there, so I don't have to worry about driving a car. I don't have to worry about if something happens to Jake, he has to go into surgery, or something else goes wrong, to have to drive 10, 15, 20 minutes to get there. I was right there. I could walk and be there for him, and that was a further relief for me. Because as a mother, as a parent, when something like that happens, you don't want to be far away. You want to be right there beside him, and I was able to do that with the Fisher House. One of the big things I remember with Fisher House, when we were there going through all of this with Jake in the beginning, there was a housekeeper, and she came up to me on one of the first days I was there in San Antonio, and she said, asked my name, why I was there, what was going on, and I told her a little bit. And I was getting my coffee, getting ready to walk out and go over to the hospital to see Jake. And as I'm leaving, I hear her say, God bless you. And those 3 words couldn't have meant more to me at that time. And every day I would go down, I'd get my coffee, and she would be there. And as I walked out, she'd say, God bless you. And that was an amazing thing for me. And I'll never forget that, ever. So Fisher House is very dear to me. Jake has since started to recover. He's had numerous surgeries on his left leg, and he is attending the Center for the Intrepid to learn how to walk again with his right and get prosthetics. I go down every 6 weeks to help him with his care and to see how he's doing, and every time I stay at Fisher House. And the manager there is, Wendy, whatever you need, you just let me know. Whenever you're ready to come down, you just let me know, and we'll have everything ready for you. And she does, every time. There are a lot of Fisher Houses on bases where there's multiples. And the first time when Jake was first transferred there, I stayed in Fisher House 3. The last few times I went down, I stayed in Fisher House 2, so it was different, met amazing different people, still had the support and the calming when you walk in, and the amazing everything that you could want. But this last time I went down, Jake's doing his recovery. He still was wheelchair bound. but I would go down. And the last time I did, 3 weeks ago, going down, getting my coffee. I turn around, there's the housekeeper from many months ago, and she looked at me and she said, "I remember you." And she said, "How's your son?" Like, she remembered me from months and months ago, and so many people that come in and out of Fisher House, but she remembered me. And I told her what was going on. I got my coffee, and that day as I was walking out to go pick up Jake and see him, I heard her, "God bless you." That's what I needed to hear. I had missed that, and those 3 little words just meant so much to me. And she meant so much to me, and these are the type of people that are at Fisher House, that support Fisher House, that support us, and it is such an amazing feeling. After that, I walked out with my coffee. I got in my car. My heart was happy. I had heard "God bless you." And I go to pick up my son. I pull up. He's usually out there and in his wheelchair, and I just kind of have a routine, and I just hop out, run around the car, get ready to get him, and I heard him say, "Mom," and I stopped, and I looked at him, and he stood up, and he walked for the first time. Hearing "God bless you" and seeing that, best day ever. So I hope I've expressed it. I still go down every 6 weeks to see Jake and his journey. It's going to be a long one, but we're making progress, and he's walking. And I always stay at Fisher House, and it's always welcoming. I'm always in a hurry. I've got to get my flight. I've got to get down there. And once I arrive and I park my car and I walk into Fisher House, it's amazing. It's an amazing thing that they do, that they provide for us, for the military families. And it's just meant so much to me. And I don't even know if I've expressed it all completely tonight. But Fisher House is a part of me. And they're amazing. The staff, the facilities, everything you need. So as cliche as it may sound, and as corny as it may sound, when you hear Fisher House, please don't ever think of it as just a house. Because to me, it is a home by every definition ever, and it will always have a very special place in my heart. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, so now we're going to have our auctioneer, Doug Terrell, come up, play a couple of the games, and do the live auction, do the call to action. So the rest of the show is up to you, sir.
Are we there? Yeah, hi, thanks. Good evening. Yeah. Let me set this stuff aside so I can get out my little podium book. Thank you to everybody. What do you want to play first, Chris? Heads or tails? Or 10-time raffle?
10 times right here.
10 times raffle? We got all these envelopes in here.
See if there's any more out there.
Are there any more envelopes people want to participate in the 10 times raffle? Anyone else? Do we have all the envelopes collected? Okay, if you put in a 50, I'm still only going to give you 200. So why don't you give me an envelope, Chris? We'll open it up. Just Orville, walk right over here, will you please? Everybody give Orville Wright a round of applause. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Reach right in there, pull out an envelope, look the other way. You'll notice his fingers never leave his hand. And it's, who's bidder number 132? Number 132. Sir, you are about to win $200. He put in a 20. So Chris, count that man out. $200. Here's his 20. So there you are. He donated back 100. Thank you. How many of you bought beads to play heads or tails? If you bought beads to play heads or tails, stand up. I've got this wonderful Nightingale coin toss. Now, here's how this goes. Before I toss this coin, you need to decide, is it going to be heads or tails? All right, let's practice. Heads, now tails. Sir, that lady doesn't need your help to find her backside. It's all right. All right, we're going to play. If you lose, put your bead on the table, and we'll sell it to you again next year.
But they could buy 2 chances this year.
But you could buy 2 chances. So as long as you've got beads, but if you lose, throw one on the table, and we'll see how this goes. All right. You going to help me, Dan? Good. All right. I can't remember which side's head and which side's tails. Is the house tails, Chris?
Just make it up.
We'll make it up. All right, choose. Heads or tails. Waste is not a choice. It's heads. So if you're a heads, you're good. If you're a tail, either sit down or put a bead on the thing. All right, once again, heads or tails. And we're going to toss this fine coin. And this thing's heavy. Came up heads again. All right, we're losing more. We're getting down there. All right, once more, heads or tails? It's tails. All right, we got about 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of you left. Heads or tails? It's heads. Well, no, let's get them down a little farther. Let's lose a few more. All right, once more, head. You notice Congressman Turner's daughter's still in there. It's at Miami University Education. She's smart. Heads or tails? It's heads. Oh, we lost the Red Hawk. It's okay. All right, if there's just a handful of you left, come down front. Come down front if you're still playing. So I got 3, I got 4, oh, I got 5. All right, kind of face away from one another. And we're going to choose heads or tails. And this is for $200. So kind of face away from one another. Heads or tails? It's tails. Oh, now we're down to 3. All right, ma'am, you face the crowd, and gentlemen, you guys face away. Now we're going to play heads or tails. Choose. Heads. All right, you 2 are left. Back to back. All right, get them far enough apart. If one of them goes to tails, he's not grabbing the other one. All right, heads or tails? Choose again. Heads or tails? You're either both going to win or you're both going to lose. All right, we're good now. See, this ain't my first rodeo. It's heads. I talked you out of it. I apologize. Right here, $200. Here you are, Chris. Thank you. All right, let's get underway. The first item up, and I need to thank Greene County Commissioner Rick Perales. He did not find these tickets. The committee found them, but Rick walked up tonight to one of the committee members and said, I want to pay for those tickets. So he paid out of his pocket for these tickets. It's Ohio State Notre Dame. It's September 3rd. It's 7:30 p.m. As you're looking at Ohio Stadium on the south side where they closed in the shoe, the press box is on your right. You're underneath the far right corner of the press box. Here's the important thing. You're in the stadium. ESPN College Game Day is going to be there. This is Marcus Freeman's first regular season game. He graduated from Wayne High School. He was head coach for a bowl game last January, but this is his first ever regular season game. Of course, he was a three-time All-American at Ohio State. He's bringing his team to the shoe, and these teams are both top 10 preseason. Last April, at a little film festival event, I sold a pair of tickets to this game for $2,700. 3 weeks ago, I sold the season 2 tickets, brought $21,000. So this is a big time game. It's probably going to be the highlight of the first season for college football, no question. It's a 7:30 p.m. game. It's 2 seats. I went on my Facebook and told my 4 friends that I had a pair of tickets for this game. I have a bid from an Ohio State grad who lives in Tahoe City, California, which is right next to Lake Tahoe. That's how big a game this is. Let's see what someone will give for a pair of tickets to Ohio State Notre Dame, Saturday, September 3rd, 7:30 p.m. 1,000 where? 1,000 I'll bet it out, 10, 1 dime, it'll go 10, and wherever you go. Here's how it works. You put your number in the air and you leave it. And when you've got up the wholesale, I'll say sold. Now you do trust me, don't you? Bet on to buy them. 500 where? 500, I'll bet it out, 5, 1 dime, it'll go 5, and where will you go 5, it'll go 5, 1. I got 500, and now 6. I got 600 from Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, and now 7. 6, and now 8. 700, I'll bet it out, 8. 700, I'll bet it out, 8, 1 dime, it'll go 8, and where will you go? 8, will you go? 8, 1 dime, will you go? 8, and where will you go? 8. 800, I'll bet it out, 8. Everyone here is allowed to bid. 800, I'll bet it out, 8. 8, and now 9. My guy's done. 8, and now 9. 800, I'll bet it out, 9. 800, I'll bet it out, 9, 1 dime, it'll go 9, and where will you go? 9, will you go? 900. I'm out. 900 right here in the front. 1,000 where? 900, I'll bet it out, 10. 900, I'll bet it out, 10, 1 dime, will you go 10, and where will you go? 10, will you go? 10, 1 dime, will you go 10, and where will you go? 10. 1,000, I'll bet it out, 10. I've got 900 up front. Anybody want to be 10? 1,000, anywhere? 1,000. Sold them $900. $900 to number 232. $900 to number 232. Have a great game. You heard Chris and others talk about the Fisher House and how important it has been. I've done this kind of activity for a long, long time. And every decision we make in life, we make with our head or our heart. Think about it. Head or your heart. Now, if you're coming to one of my horse auctions, you need to use your head. Because I will sell you a horse that can't outrun a fat man in velvet boots, and I'm not going to think a thing of it. But this deal here tonight and the money you're spending on these items on these tables is all about the heart. It's all about the heart. So thank you, sir. And here is the next item up, and Joni is going to help me because we actually have an addition that I didn't know was going to be in the auction till 30 minutes ago. So as you can see on the screen, and I will go through and talk about them, the first thing in this package is a P-31 model plane signed by Chuck Yeager. Great value. The second item is a hot air balloon ride for 4 people with champagne after the ride. I'd want champagne before the ride. It expires November 30th. It is for 4 people. It's donated by Hauser Asphalt and Concrete. This is about a 45 to 60 minute ride. Experience is 2.5 to 3 hours. They give you complimentary water on the hot air balloon. After the ride's over is when they give you the champagne. I think that's all backwards. Of course, the flight's weather and wind permitting, and no pregnant ladies, please. You need to be in good enough physical condition to stand bounces, jars, and jolts. Passengers must be over the age of 6. Anyone under 18 needs to be accompanied by an adult, and you need to disclose your accurate clothed weight. So, flights originate from the Lebanon Warren County Airport down on Green Tree Road. It is for 4 people. You need to do that by November 30th. Thank Mike Hauser for that. The other item, the other 3 items, one is this montage from the Wright brothers. You recognize your picture there, Orville? Yeah. This is a check from, is it 1931, Joni? What's the date on the check? 1923. Maybe it's for $1.30 something. I know it was for not a lot of money. So this is a check signed by Orville Wright, and the signature was authenticated by JSA, which is the premier authenticator of memorabilia and signatures in America. They actually authenticated John Hancock's signature on the Declaration of Independence. So they're a big time outfit. They also included in this, and this is probably the only one that exists at this point. There's a guy from Dayton. His name is Larry Connor. He started out running a tavern in the Oregon district. He's a billionaire now. And he decided he wanted to go to the deepest place on planet Earth and the International Space Station. Not only did he do it, but he did it in the same 12-month period. So the only other person that has been an astronaut that went to the deepest part of the Earth, which was the Mariana Trench, is Sally Ride. So Larry Connor's done it, Sally Ride did it. Larry Connor actually dove into 3 deepest trenches on planet Earth and flew to the International Space Station. He did that so recently that there's probably not any memorabilia of his out there, but he has signed this. It includes a picture of the crew that went with him and a patch that he wore to the International Space Station and a certificate of authenticity. What am I missing? This is this little Wright model, which is the state of Ohio, and it's the only one like it that exists. The committee talked about this. The guy hand makes these in his home. These are not mass produced. This is the only one in existence with the state of Ohio on it, which makes sense because Ohio is the birthplace of flight. So I've got Chuck Yeager's signed model, the Hauser balloon ride, the Orville Wright signed check and photo, the signed Larry Connor picture with the patch from where he was at the space station, and this Wright Flyer handmade model on the state of Ohio base. This is a pretty expensive kind of a package if you break it up, and I need to thank clearly Jason Hyman, who's involved in making this package available to us. Raise your hand, Jason. Mike Hauser, Larry Connor, nice guy. His office is down there in Miamisburg by the airport. So let's see what someone will give for this fabulous package of all these items. Thank you, Vanna. 5,000 where? You start pricing these out, it's worth about 6 to 8 all day long. 5,000 where? 5,000 bid and out 5 1 dime, really go 5 anywhere, really go 5, really go 5 1 dime, really go 5 anywhere, really go 5. Bid on the buyer, 4,000 where? 4,000 bid and out 4. 4,000 bid and out 4 1 dime, really go 4 anywhere, really go 4, really go 4 1 dime, really go 4 anywhere, really go 4. 3,000 where? 3,000 where? That's like half price. 3,000 bid and out 3. 3,000 bid and out 3 1 dime, really go 3 anywhere, really go 3, really go 3 1 dime, really go 3 anywhere, really go 3. Let's get her started and see what happens. 2,500 where? 2,500 bid and out 25. 2,500 bid and out 25 1 dime, really go 25 anywhere, really go 25 1 dime, really go 25 anywhere, really go 25. 2,500 bid and out 25. Bid on to buy it. 2,000 where? 2,000 where? Who's wanting to make some money? Memorabilia is a hot item. The Jaeger plane is probably worth about 700. The hot air balloon ride's about 1,000. I've sold it many times before. Larry Connor deal, it's never been offered anywhere ever. I don't have a clue what that's worth. But the Orville Wright deal, there are items of his that aren't mounted or framed, just a check that they're asking $1,500 for on eBay. So, 2,500 where? 2,500 bid and out 25. 2,000. 2,000 bid and out 2 1 dime, really go 2 anywhere, really go 2, really go 2 1 dime, really go 2 anywhere, really go 2. 2,000 bid and out 2. Bid on to buy it. The committee didn't have any idea if this would have an appeal to the people that are here tonight or not, so they kind of put together the package. But it's extremely unique, and it's extremely Dayton, Ohio kind of base. 1,500 where? 1,500 bid and out 15. Thank you. And now 2,000. 1,500 bid and out 2. 1,500 bid and out 2. 17 and a half. 1,500 bid and out 17 and a half. 1,500 bid and out 17 1 dime, really go 17, where really go 17 1 dime, really go 17, 17, 17. Somebody probably just made themselves $2,000 or $3,000 if they piece it out. I've got 1,500 bid, 1,700 where, 1,500 bid and out 17, 1,500 1,700. Thank you. And now 2,000. 2,000, and now 2.5. 2,000 and now, I'll do hundreds because this is so underpriced. I got 2,000, I'll take 21. 2,000 bid and now 1. 2,000 bid and now 1 1 dime, really go 1, anywhere really go 1, really go 1 1 dime, really go 1, anywhere really go 1. 21, 21. I can see somebody selling just the Orville Wright montage for $2,000. I got 2,000 bid, I'll take 21. 2,000 bid and out 21. 2,000 bid and out 21. 21. Have you been to my auctions before? You know rule number 1 is for the ladies and the women only. It is. Rule number 1 is for the ladies and the women only. Never let a man outbid you. I got 2,100, you can be 2. 22. Sir, have you been to my auctions before? There's a rule number 2. Never let a woman outbid you. 22, you can be 23. 23, I don't have a rule number 3. You're on your own. 23, it's still under the money. 24. And now 25. 24 now, 25. That's where we should have started. 24 now, 25. 2,400, I'll bid it out 5. 2,400, you bid me 25, and I won't ask her for another bid. I got 24, you bid me 25, I won't ask her. 2,400, I'll bid it out 25. 2,400, I'll bid it out 25, one dime to go, 25 and wherever to go, 25, one dime to go, 25 and wherever to go, 25, 25, 25. What's $100 a month, friend? 25. Be standing by, Dan, because if he bids, you have to go ask that woman for 26. 24, 25. Are you done? Are you through? Would you like to phone a neighbor? Sold it, $2,400. $2,400. Number 10. Number 10. $2,400, number 10. I hate that I took so long on that, but that was a nice package. Next item up, you know the Wright brothers used Gerstner toolboxes. They really did. And the Gerstner family and that factory is still sitting over here across the river close to where St. Elizabeth Hospital used to be. So when you purchase a Gerstner, you make an investment. A Gerstner is built with carefully selected hardwoods and veneers that provides a moisture-free environment for the proper storage of your precision tools. This Gerstner 1600 tote case is made of American cherry to hold those special precision tools or collector's pieces that you own. It's compact enough to carry around. It's just a really nice item that is totally handmade, and they've been at it for well over 100 years. And the Wright brothers used Gerstner cases. So that's just a name that's kind of known all over America, and we've got one here. Let's see what someone will give for this. 500 where? 500, I'll bid it out 5, one dime, to go 5, and wherever to go 5, to go 5, one dime, to go 5, and wherever to go 5. 500, I'll bid it out 5. It's not that they're that expensive, it's that they're that nice. And the committee wanted to be able to offer them because we were offering kind of Dayton-made things at our event here in this beautiful rotunda. Bid on to buy it, 400 where? 400, I'll bid it out 4. The inside's totally lined, got a nice handle on it. It's a great case. Bid on to buy it, 300 where? 300, I'll bid it out 3. 300, I'll bid it out 3, one dime to go 3, and wherever to go 3, will to go 3, one dime to go 3, and wherever to go 3. 300, I'll bid it out 3. 300, I'll bid it out 3, one dime to go 3, and wherever to go 3, will to go 3, one dime to go 3, and wherever to go 3. 2.5. 2.5. Nice Gerstner case. You can put your tools in it. You can put your collectibles in it. It's got a, doesn't it have a removable shelf that comes out of it? It's just a really nice, nicely crafted box. It's not heavy. Can hold a lot of stuff. Got a removable, fully lined shelf drawer, and then you've got the bottom, and it's fully lined. 200 where? 200. I've got 200. Thank you, sir. And now 2.5. 200. I'll bid it out half. 200. I'll bid it out half. One dime to go a half, anywhere will to go a half, will to go a half. One dime to go a half, anywhere will to go a half. Bet it's the only one in Maryland if you get it home. 200. I'll bid it out half. 200. I'll bid it out half. One dime to go a half, anywhere will to go a half. 2.5. 2.5. I sold it 200. Number 87. $200 to number 87. Right here in the front, $200. Thank you, sir. Next up, this is one of 2 sculptures that was created by Lorenzo. I can't pronounce it, but he has creations gracing the most prestigious museums and art collections around the world, including the White House, the Vatican, the Royal Palace in Madrid, the Kremlin, and others. His sculptures and paintings have been presented to dignitaries from Ronald Reagan to Pope Paul II to Queen Elizabeth to Luciano Pavarotti. This patinaed bronze sculpture entitled Brave Glory is a masterpiece of Lorenzo's, which depicts the American bald eagle clutching the American flag, taking it to flight. It's gilt and patinaed bronze sculpture on a wood base. They made no more than 1,500 of them. As you can see, it has a value in excess of $20,000. I don't know what it says on the piece of paper there, but it's 25 or 28,000. It's a heavy piece. It's on wood. It probably has felt underneath the wood. Yeah, it's got a felt bottom, so you can put it on any kind of furniture and not worry about it scuffing it up. This particular item was sent to this committee to be offered here tonight. It costs nothing to be sent to us for me to offer it to you, but there is a minimum bid on it. If we sell it, we owe the foundry back some of the money. So there is a minimum bid, but it's very, very extremely modest. It's a piece with a value of over $25,000, and the minimum opening bid is only $3,000. So if we have anyone willing to open at $3,000, I can offer the piece, and I know I can sell it, but it takes a minimum of $3,000 to open this piece, and from there we know it's going to sell, and we'll see if anybody wants to take this fabulous bronze home with them. So, is anyone interested in opening Brave Glory at the very modest minimum bid of $3,000? Anyone at all? Anyone at all at a $3,000 minimum opening bid? If not, I'll move on, but the foundry dictates the minimum opening bid, and that's where we are. Do we have anybody at $3,000? We'll pass. Thank you. It is a beautiful piece. Next up, we needed to give people an opportunity to go places. This is one of the 50 finest hotels in the world. It's the Fairmont Banff Springs. It was built in the 1880s. It's nestled up against the Canadian Rockies, 64 miles west of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's a unique blend of opulence and seclusion. Styled after a Scottish baronial castle, the Fairmont Banff Springs offers championship golf, skiing, classic cuisine, and Willow Stream, which is a world-class European spa. It's 4 nights in a junior suite at the Fairmont Banff Spring, daily breakfast for 2. They also have horseback riding available. It's in the midst of the World Heritage Banff National Forest. It's a World Heritage Site. You've got 2 years to take the trip. So you've got 2 years to take advantage of this fabulous getaway. Again, there's a cost to the committee. No cost to offer it, but there's a cost to them if they sell it. I will tell you the last time I sold it was a USO event in Cincinnati, and it brought about $500 or $400 because my sister-in-law and one of her girlfriends is who bought it. So let's see if anybody's interested in going to the Fairmont Banff Springs sometime over the next 2 years. Bid on to buy it. $4,000 where? $4,000 bid now for $1 dime. Will you go for anywhere? Will you go for? Will you go for $1 dime? Will you go for anywhere? Will you go for? $4,000 bid now for. Bid on to buy it. $3,500. Let's get it opened and go. $3,500 where? $3,500 bid now. 35. $3,500 bid now. 35 $1 dime. Will you go? 35 anywhere? Will you go? 35 $1 dime. Will you go? 35 anywhere? Will you go? 35. $3,500, I'll bid it out 35. I won't ask for less than 3,500 because it's a fundraiser. They need to make a little. 3,500 where? 3,500, I'll bid it out 35. Thank you. And now 7.5. 3,500, I'll bid it out 7.5. 3,500, I'll bid it out 7.5. One dime, will you go a half? Anywhere, will you go a half? Will you go? 37.5 all the way in the next zip code. And now 4,000. 37.5 and now 4. 37.5 and now 4. 37.5 and now 4. One dime, will you go 4? Anywhere, will you go 4? I got 37.5 back there in the back. I'll take you at 38. And now I'll take you at 39. And now I'll take 4,000. I can take a little big steps. I got 3,900 right back there, 4,000, and now 41. 4,000 and now 41. He said it was okay. 4,000 and now 41. 41 and now 42. 41 and now 42. 4,100, I'll bid it out 2. 4,100, I'll bid it out 2. One dime, will you go 2? Anywhere, will you go 2? Will you go 2? One dime, 42. And now 43. Kiss him on the cheek again and tell me 43. 43, and now 44, and now 44. I got her at 43. You can be 44. Are you sure? Were you good at 4,200? You were good at 4,200? Hold on just a minute with your 4,300. Chris? I got a really good bidder at 4,200. In fact, he's on our committee. I got a lady back here in the back at 43, but 42 don't want to be 44. Do I have the ability to sell this more than once? Tell you what I'm going to do. Hold on back there. I'll take your $4,200. Write down number 10 for $4,200. Your number back there in the back, is that number 122? Take number 122 at 4,200. I know you bid me 43, but keep in mind you owe me $100 later on. I sold it 2 times for $4,200. It's a trip. And next year, when we're here in August, if you've been, I want you to come and tell me what a great time you had. I don't know that we'll offer it again. We probably won't. But you can still come and tell us what a great trip it was. Next up, the Dayton Dragons. It's a luxury suite. It's for next season. So you have all of 2023, and it'll be for you and 19 of your closest friends to enjoy a day or a night out at Day Air Ballpark with your own luxury suite. It's located on the club level. They have an exclusive ballpark entrance. They have semi-private restrooms. The suite is fully carpeted, weather ready, and there are also outdoor seats in front of the suite, so you can either stay in the suite or you can go out and sit in the open air to watch our Dayton Dragons. It's for the 2023 season. Food's available, but that's on your dime. So it's the use of the suite, and the Dayton Dragons hold the record still of the longest consecutive sold-out streak of any professional athletic team in America. It's a great ballpark, and I think he may have left, but I think Congressman Turner was the mayor when that all got pushed through to come to fruition. So this is for next year. It's 20 of you in a Dayton luxury suite for the 2023 season. Let's see what someone will give for this. 1,000 where? 1,000, I'll bet it out 10. One dime, will you go 10? Anywhere, will you go 10? Will you go 10? One, will you go 10? Anywhere, will you go 10? 1,000, I'll bid it out 10, 1,000, I'll bid it out 10. Normally I'll sell this for about 1,500 bucks. That's kind of normally where you end up landing on this thing. But let's start it at 800 and go from there. 800, I'll bid it out 8. 800, I'll bid it out 8. One diamond to go 8, and wherever to go. I got 800 over here in the back, and he is so exuberant about bidding, he wants to bid more. But that means one of you need to bid against him. I've got Jason at 800, and now 9. You want to bid 9? He wants to bid against himself. I got 900, now 10. 900, I'll bid it out 10. 900, I'll bid it out. You bid me 9.5, is that what this means? Or are you saying safe? That's an umpire thing. Are you bidding me 800 or 900? You're bidding me 900. 800. He's expecting me at the age of 47 to be able to see that far. I got 800. Is that correct? And now 9. 800, I'll bid it out 9. 800, I'll bid it out 9. One diamond to go 9, and wherever to go 9 to go. 9, one diamond to go 9, and wherever to go. Thank you, ma'am. 900, now 10, and now 11. I'd really like to see you go 11, and now 12, and now 13. 12, and now 13. 1,200, I'll bid it out 13. 1,200. You know, if it wasn't for you, I couldn't have got him to 1,200. Right now, you're my favorite person. I've got him at 1,200. You'd be even more favorite if you give me 13. I got 1,200, I'll bid it out 13. 1,200, I'll bid it out 13. One diamond to go 13, and wherever to go 13. One diamond to go 13, and wherever to go 13. 13, 13. Ma'am, you need to know that I know you've got over $1,000. I got you in anyway, 1,200. I know you've got more than $1,000 to spend. I'll be back. I've got 1,200 from Jason. Anybody want to be 13? 1,200, I'll bid it out 13. One diamond to go 13. Sold it, Jason Hyman, $1,200.
We have an announced owner that wants to buy that for $3,000 legal. Bryce, can we do 3 grand?
Let me write down.
On the microphone, both of you.
Anonymous? Anonymous, please, madam.
Mike's on.
Yeah.
They're hearing this conversation. What's Jason's bid number?
What's your bid number, Jason? Number 65. Number 65. Chris, we have somebody that, you know what their number is? I do. Chris, I have somebody that anonymously wants to give us $3,000 for the eagle statue. So can I go back and sell it for the minimum opening bid, Brave Glory, Chris, for $3,000? Dan, go over there and give Chris the bidder number. Just go ahead. We sold Brave Glory for $3,000 for someone that chooses to remain anonymous, and that's fine. As long as you give the number to Chris, we know who they are. And we'll jump back up. We sold the Dayton Dragon Suite. Is there anybody here that drinks bourbon? Do you? Is there anybody here that's familiar with Pappy Van Winkle? I want to share a story. Last year, I had a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle in this auction that we did last year, and it was at the Dayton Masonic Center, and it sold for $3,600. Last August, I got a phone call from a committee, and I've done their event since they started 10 years ago. And one of the people that supports this activity had offered them 6 bottles of Pappy Van Winkle, starting with a 10 and a 12 and a 13-year-old rye whiskey, right up to a 23-year. So I told the committee, I said, you know Harlan Wheatley down at Buffalo Trace, who is the 6th ever master distiller at Buffalo Trace. You give me those 6 bottles, I'll take them to Frankfort, Kentucky and get them signed by Harlan Wheatley, which I did last August. We had the auction July 23rd, those 6 bottles of Pappy Van Winkle signed by the distiller about 5 miles from here in Caroline Park brought $100,000. We raised $1.7 million that night, but that Pappy Van Winkle lit up the room. In fact, the distillery reached out to me to say, is it true you sold 6 bottles for $100,000? I said, that's true. So, anyway, this is not signed. It is 12-year-old. It's Pappy Van Winkle. It's 90.4 proof. We have it courtesy of Jason Hyman, who donated a bottle last year, and last year we sold a bottle for $3,600. So, let's see what somebody'd like to give for this bottle. 3,000 where? 3,000, I'll bet it out 3, 1 dime, will go 3, anywhere will go 3, will go 3, 1 dime, will go 3, anywhere will go 3, 3,000. You get me a felt marker, I know how to spell Harlan. He spells it E-N instead of I-N. I'm just kidding. Anyway, 2,500 where? 2,500, I'll bet it out 25. 2,500, I'll bet it out 25, 1 dime, will go 25, anywhere will go 25, 1 dime, will go 25, anywhere will go 25. 2,500, I'll bet it out 25. Bid on to buy it. A bottle of 12-year-old Pappy Van Winkle, right there, Joni's showing it to you. 2,500 where? Let's get it started. Let's go. 2,000 where? 2,000, I'll bet it out 2. 2,000, I'll bet it out 2. 1 dime, will go 2. Anywhere will go 2. Will go 2. 1 dime, will go 2. Anywhere will go 2. 2,000, I'll bet it out 2. 2,000, I'll bet it out 2. 1 dime, will go 2. Anywhere will go 2. Will go 2. 1 dime, will go 2. Anywhere will go 2. 2,000, Pappy Van Winkle, 12-year-old. Invite your friends in to have a sip and charge them $100. Make money on this deal. 2,000 where? 1,500 where? If you're not interested, I mean, that's, you know, sometimes you have a lot of that 1,500. Thank you, sir. I got 15, and now 17 and a half. 1,500, I'll bet it now 17. 1,500, I'll bet it now 17, 1 dime. I got 17 and a half, a lady right there. Sir, you can be 2,000. 2,000, ma'am, 22 and a half. I knew once we get started, we'd run with it a little bit. I got 2,000, and now 2 and a half. 2,000, I'll bet it, I'll take 21. 2,000, I'll bet it out 21. 2,000, I'll bet it out 21, 1 dime, will go 21, and where will it go? 21, 1 dime, will go 21. $2,100, and now 22. $22. Do I need to separate you? And now 23. 22, and now 23. 2,200, I'll bet it out 3. 2,200, I'll bet it out 3. 1 dime, will it go 3, and where will it go 3? Will it go 3? 1 dime, will it go 3, and where will it go 3? 23, 23. I got 2,200 from that gentleman right out there in the middle, and I can take you, ma'am, at 23. Last year, if you were here, it brought $3,600, the same 12-year-old Pappy. 22, you can be 23. 2,200, I'll bet it out 3. 2,200, I'll bet it out 3. 1 dime, will it go 3, and where will it go 3? 23, and now 24. You're killing my average. 23, and now 24. Sit that beer down. I'm trying to sell you Pappy Van Winkle. 23, and now 24. 2,300, I'll bet it out 4. 2,300, I'll bet it out 4. 1 dime, will it go 4? Anywhere will it go 4? Are y'all through? Are y'all said and done? 24. You know, in the state of Ohio, you have to go into a lottery to even get a chance to buy a bottle. 24, and now 25, ma'am. 24, now 25. $2,400 bidder, now 5. $2,400 bidder, now 5. One dime, will he go 5? Anywhere will he go 5? 25, 25. Look at me. 25, 25. Are you sure? Are you all saying you were good at 2,300, right? Give me 25, 25. Guess what? It's like chess. They make a move and you jump them. I got 25. You want to give me 26? Were you hoping that you could get it bought for 25? Is that what you had in your mind? You can nod yes to that. You thought to yourself, I would probably give $2,500 for a bottle of that. Is that a yes? That's a yes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Ma'am, what is your number? 11? 11? You write down $2,500 to number 11. Chris, it's over here. What's your number? Number 84, you write down $2,500 because Jason Hyman was kind enough to give us 2 bottles for the Fisher Nightingale house. So, ma'am, you get a bottle. Sir, you get a bottle. It's $2,500 each. We're raising money for the Fisher Nightingale house. Number 11 and number, is it 84? Number 84, Chris. Number 11 and number 84. The foundry that sent us Brave Glory sent us a second statue. This one is simply called Freedom. It's another majestic piece by Lorenzo Giglieri. Good job. This patinaed bronze sculpture entitled Freedom captures the defining elements of the American bald eagle as it lands on a tree trunk, possibly looking for his next prey. Gilt and patinaed bronze sculpture on a wood base with a felt bottom. The edition size on this is a little more. They did make 3,500, but the minimum opening bid on this is only $1,000. So, if you're interested in a fabulous American Eagle sculpture, you can have this for a minimum opening bid of $1,000, and let's see where we go. Do we have anybody at 1,000? 1,000 where? 1,000, I'll bid it out. 10, 1 dime, will it go 10, anywhere will it go 10, will it go 10, 1 dime, will it go 10, anywhere will it go 10. 1,000, I'll bid it out 10. This is the same deal as the other one. I can't sell it for less than $1,000. The beauty of that is they can put it in a box and send it back to the foundry. Doesn't cost the committee anything. But in order to sell it, I need to have a minimum opening bid of $1,000. So is there anybody interested at $1,000 on this American bald eagle called Freedom? 1,000 where? 1,000, I'll bid it out. 10, 1 dime, will it go 10, anywhere will it go 10, will it go 10, 1 dime, will it go 10, anywhere will it go 10. 1,000, I'll bid it out 10. 1,000, I'll bid it out. 10, 1 dime, will it go 10, anywhere will it go 10, will it go 10, 1 dime, will it go 10, anywhere will it go 10. I got $1,000 and I'm going to sell the piece. I've got 1,000 and let's see if we can get 1,100. 1,000, I'll bid it out 11. 1,000, I'll bid it out 11, 1 dime, will it go 11, anywhere will it go 11, will it go 11, 1 dime, will it go 11, anywhere will it go 11. Got 1,000 bid. Anybody want to be 1,100? 1,000, I'll bid it out 11. 1,000, I'll bid it out 11, 1 dime, will it go 11, anywhere will it go 11, will it go 11, 1 dime, will it go 11, anywhere will it go 11. 1,100, anywhere, 1,100, 1,100. 10 years from now, this thing will bring $1,000. I sold it for $1,000 to number 213. $1,000 to number 213.
We have a case of gin and a case of vodka to add it under live auction.
Okay. Next up is we had to put something in for the ladies. Of course, we've seen ladies buying booze and trips to Banff, so, you know, they bid on everything. But this is a pearl bracelet. It's Baroque pearls and their love for their irregularities, which is why Margot Morrison's designs incorporated faceted, semi-precious stones and lustrous pearls. Margot knots her stones on nude nylon cord, giving the illusion of floating stones. Her jewelry, inspired by her travels around the world, offers accessible luxury to women of all ages, as well as a growing fan base. Her pieces are worn by actresses Blake Lively, Deborah Messing, Julia Roberts, Julianne Moore, and there are more people wearing her jewelry on and off camera. So, this came from Get Dressed in Oakwood, Ohio. Let's see if somebody will bid on to buy this. 400 where? 400, I'll bid it out for one dime, will it go for anywhere, will it go for, will it go for one dime, will it go for anywhere, will it go 400, thank you, and now half. I got 4 bid on the right, and now 4 and a half. 400, I'll bid it out half. 400, bid it out half, one dime, will it go a half anywhere, will it go half, will it go a half, one dime, will it go a half anywhere, will it go a half. 400, I'll bid it out half. Not a terribly expensive piece. It was put in here by the committee on purpose, so we'd have items to offer that weren't in the thousands. I've got 400 bid. I'll take 4 and a half. 400, I'll bid it out half. 4 and a half, thank you. And now 5, sir. 5, and now 5 and a half. 500, I'll bid it out 5 and a half. And now 6. 5 and a half, and now 6. And now 6 and a half. 600, I'll bid it out half. 6 and a half, and now 7. 6 and a half, and now 7. 6 and a half, and now 7. 6 and a half, will it go 7, one dime, will it go 7, anywhere, will it go 7? 6 and a half, will it go 7? 6 and a half, will it go 7, one dime, will it go 7, anywhere, will it go 7? There's some important holiday coming up where he's supposed to buy jewelry. I got 7, and now 7 and a half. 700, I'll bid it out. Are you done? 700, I'll bid it out. I thank you for the bids anyway. 700, I'll bid it out half. 700, I'll bid it out half. One dime, will it go a half anywhere, will it go a half? Sold it, $700 right there. $700. What's your number, sir? Number 162, Chris. Number 162. I got, Chris, did you get that? $700 to number 162. Next up is another Gerstner. This has an unusual story. This is a 1901 shooter's chest. That's the model year it's from. And this walnut chest was designed to hold firearms and shooting accessories. It was begun about 10 years ago, and for some unknown reason, it was never completed by the Gerstner factory, but rather sold at their annual factory sale, incomplete, needing to be put together and finished. Well, it was bought, and it's just recently been completed by an award-winning Gerstner restorer, Bud Baker, who finished the assembly, added the genuine Gerstner brass hardware, felted the interior. It is beautiful, and built the hand-dove maple insert contained within. It's finished with Minwax polyurethane and multiple coats of Brywax paste wax. So it's a model W1901. It's a shooter's chest. It was bought from Gerstner and put together and finished by Bud Baker, who donated it to this event. It's a nice piece. Bid on to buy this, 500 wear. No, they do not make this chest anymore. 500 wear. And maybe that's why they just hadn't completed it, because they discontinued that particular model. Bid on to buy it, 500 wear. Walnut, 400 wear. 400, I'll bid it out 4. 400, I'll bid it out 4, 1 dime, it'll go 4, anywhere will it go 4, will it go 4, 1 dime, it'll go 4, anywhere will it go 4. 400, I'll bid it out 4. Bid on to buy it, 300 wear. 300, I'll bid it out 3. 300, I'll bid it, I got 300, and now 3.5. 300, I'll bid it out half. 300, I'll bid it out half. 1 dime, it'll go a half, anywhere will it go a half, it'll go a half. 1 dime, it'll go a half, anywhere will it go a half. 300 bid, 3.5 wear. 300, I'll bid it out half. 300, I'll bid it out half. 1 dime, it'll go a half, anywhere will it go a half, will it go a half. 1 dime, it'll go a half, anywhere will it go a half. 3.5, 3.5. You're making some great buys. I sold it for $300 to number 87. Bought the Gerstner case for $300. That's a great buy. Great buy. Next up, Costa Rica. Has anyone here been to Costa Rica? Raise your hand if you've ever been to Costa Rica. Did you love it? It is. It's fabulous. Years ago, it used to be my most popular selling package. And you know, I've been at this for 44 years. But 25 years ago, this was like a great package, going to Costa Rica. And it kind of went away a little bit, and now it's really come back. And Costa Rica literally translates to rich coast. They attract 1 million visitors a year from all over the world, eager to catch a wave, bathe under a waterfall, otherwise enjoy paradise. This tiny Central American country embodies the perfect appreciation of life's simple delights. It's no doubt that Costa Rica was named the happiest place on earth because of this. This is a total of 5 nights in a standard guest room at your choice of participating Marriott resorts in Costa Rica. Daily breakfast for 2. You've got 2 years to do this. I know there's at least 2 Marriott resorts in Costa Rica that I used to auction off. One of them adjoins an 1,100-acre rainforest, and the other one was out by the ocean. Both of them have championship golf. In the forest, you can go zip lining, you can go whitewater rafting, you can go surfing. They've all got pools and spas. They've got horseback riding. You got 2 years to take this adventure. It's for 2 people. The company that supplies this supplies booking and concierge service. You'll be supplied their name and number. There is a minimum bid that I can take for this in order to be able to offer it to you. And let's see if we can get anybody to start at 3,000. 3,000 where? 3,000, I'll bid it out 3, 1 dime, will it go 3, anywhere will it go 3, will it go 3, 1 dime, will it go 3, anywhere will it go 3. 2,800 where? 2,800, I'll bid it out 28. 2,800, I'll bid it out 8, 1 dime, will it go 8, anywhere will it go 8, will it go 8, 1 dime, will it go 8, anywhere will it go 8. I won't take less than 2,700 to open. Is there anybody interested at $2,700? Thank you. And now 28. 27, 28, and now 29, 29, and now 3. Patty, it's your turn. 3,000. 29, and now 3. 2,900, I'll bid it out 3. 2,900, I'll bid it out 3. 1 dime, will it go 3, and where will it go 3? 2,900, I'll bid it out 3. 2,900, I'll bid it out. I got 2,900. You can be 3,000. 2,900, I'll bid it out 3. $2,900 bet it out, 3, 1 dime, will he go 3, anywhere will he go 3, will he go 3, 1 dime, will he go 3, 3,000, and now 31. 3,000, and now 31. $3,000 bet it out, 31. 31. 32. 31, 32. 31, 32. $3,100 bet it out, 2. You quit on me. What's that all about? You were so good at 3,000. Patty, were you good at 3,000? Huh? Are you good at 3,000? Yeah, would you? I've got 3,100, but I'm going to ask Chris if I'm allowed to sell it twice. Are you still good at 3,000? No, you quit? You're out. You're going to go to Frenchburg, Kentucky instead.
There's a Dayton, Kentucky too, yeah.
There is a Dayton, Kentucky. Well, I got 3,100 right here, right? Anyone else? 32? 32? Anywhere? Would I do what? I would. All right. Chris, I'm at $3,100. Can I sell it twice? Your number is 10. Your number is 232. Both of them at 3,100. You want in for 3,100, or are you going to let Costa Rica get away from you for $100? Oh, you know it's worth it if you've been there. You want in or not? I sold it twice for $3,100. Thank you, sir. Thank you to both of you. 3,100. We're raising money for the Fisher House. I have, Chris, I have 2 cases of what? I have.
They retail at $300 a case. He said to start the bidding maybe at $200.
All right, I've got 2 cases of Ugly Dog. I don't name them, ma'am. I just sell them. I got a case of Ugly Dog vodka, and I've got a case of Ugly Dog gin. You're buying choice. So, 200 where? How many bottles is in a case? Huh? 12? I got 200 in the back. I got 200. You're either buying the vodka or the gin. I've got 200 to open. Anybody want to be 25? 200, I'll bet it out 25. 200, I'll bet it out 25. 1 dime, will it go? 25, anywhere will it go? 25, 1 dime, will it go? 25, anywhere will it go? 25, 25, 25, 25. I sold a case for $200 to number, is it 160? Number 160. Do you want the vodka or the gin or one of each? Did you hear her, Joni? She wants the gin, is that correct? A case of gin to number 160 for $200. Now I got a case of vodka. People drink vodka. They really do. I got a case of vodka. Anybody want to give me 200 to start that? 200, I'll bet it out too. Don't they put that in Bloody Marys? Yeah. 200, I'll bet it out too. 200, I'll bet it out too. 1 dime, will it go to? Anywhere will it go to? 175. 175. It's worth every bit of 300. 175. Anywhere? 175, will it go? 75, 1 dime, will it go? 75, anywhere will it go? It's Ugly Dog or Dirty Dog, something. Ugly Dog, and it's a case of vodka. It's a case of vodka, 175. 175 will go. I got 175. Anybody want to be 2? 175 will go 2. 175 will go 2. Anywhere will go 2. Will go 2. One dime will go 2. Anywhere will go 2. I sold it for 175. 175 to number 166. Number 166. 175. The vodka, Chris, 175 to number 166. The last part of the evening, and I realize a lot of people have left, it's the call to action. Now this is, you're not going to go to Costa Rica or Banff or anywhere like that. You're not going to drink vodka or gin, but you're going to feel really good right here when you walk out of this building. So this is just simply a 100% total tax deductible contribution to this event supporting the Fisher Nightingale House. So, is there anyone here that would like to donate at the $5,000 level? And I have no idea if there's anyone here or not. Is there anyone here at the $5,000 level? I won't dwell on it a lot. If not, it's okay. I realize it's gotten late. Is there anyone here that would like to donate in the call to action level at $2,500? Number 040 at the $2,500 level. We have one at the $2,500 level. Is there anyone that would like to join at the $2,500 level? The next, number 76, number 076, Chris, at the $2,500 level. Anyone else at the $2,500 level? Anyone at all? The next level down, $1,500. Is there anyone here at $1,500 total tax deduction to the Fisher Nightingale House? Anyone at all? Next level down, and it resonates with a lot of people in audience, a simple $1,000. Is there anyone here, number 126, number 126 at $1,000? Thank you, ma'am. Anyone else at the $1,000 level, number 040 at the $1,000 level? Thank you, Chris. At the $1,000 level. Anyone else at the $1,000 level? Anyone at all at the $1,000 level? I've got 3 levels left. $500. Anyone here at the call to action at the $500 level? Anyone at all at the $500 level? Seeing none, the next level down, $250. Anyone here at the $250 level? Anyone at all at the $250 level? The final level I will ask, but know that you can donate at any level at checkout. Whatever resonates with you is fine. The next level I will ask is simply $100. Number 83 at $100. Number 87 at $100. Anyone else at the $100 level? Anyone else at all at the $100 level? Folks, number 81. Number 81 at the $100 level. Anyone else? Folks, it's been great being in this fabulous space. I think we pretty much sold everything that we had to offer. I hope you enjoy your purchases. Thank you so much for supporting the Fisher Nightingale House. Thank you and God bless.